Hello again, Mariana. Okay, I promised that I would make a video about spirits and my experiences with the spirit world and communicating a bit with spirits. First of all, let me repeat basically, because I have said that again in another video, that I knew about spirits, I was sure about spirits since I was a kid. I felt and knew somehow that there are spirits around us, there are entities around us, and especially from people who have passed and they have died basically. And so when I had my spiritual remembering in 2018, I wasn't exactly surprised. Because what happened in 2018 is one of the things that happened. Like I said before, is that my third eye opened. And the third eye is responsible for your intuition. And it's also responsible for watching spirits. And what happens is usually that when the spirits, they somehow know the people who are open, and so they try to communicate with them for various reasons. For example, if someone has died and they have left some people behind and they are worried about them, they try to find ways to communicate with them, so that to tell them that everything is okay, they are okay, and people that they have left behind, they don't need to worry, that everything is okay. Now, this is a part that I love a lot. Okay, let me make something clear here, that unfortunately we watch a lot of thrillers and horrors that want to convince us that any kind of spirit and a person who has passed away and is bad and evil. And okay, I'm not saying that they're not evil entities, or let's say low vibe, lower density energies and entities, but it's not like this is a norm. If you want to open your third eye and if you want to communicate with spirits, then you're in danger. Not necessarily. I learned today that I was in a seminar that there are techniques you can use so that you have protection. And I don't know exactly the technique, not yet, but it's a technique that basically connects you with the source. The source, a God, call it source, call it the universe, the ultimate. God, call it whatever you want, but it's the ultimate. It's our source. Where we're coming from, basically. It's love. It's protection. So when you're connected to that, you're protected, and then you can communicate with spirits. Now, thank God, in 2018, that my third eye opened, they confirmed it, my spiritual guides, that I started talking to them, that I had protection. Because I started seeing a lot of spirits. I started seeing shapes, like human forms, ghosts, like black shadows, and it wasn't bad. There are many ways that spirits can communicate with you. The most common is when you start feeling like the temperature either rises or it gets lower, like you start feeling cold. Many times I started feeling like these waves in my body of cold. Other times, ways that they communicate with you is through touch. But it's not that kind of touch. It's very subtle. And I had such experiences twice. One is when I saw my spirit guides, that I have mentioned in my previous video. They touched my hair like this. It was very gentle and very loving. The other experience I had was during that time in 2018. Once I went to sleep, and I felt this energy, because what you feel is energy basically from ghosts. And from, I won't call them ghosts because it seems scary, okay? I will call them spirits, people who have like died and they have stayed to the astral realm, sorry, and they basically communicate with you through touch and various other forms. So this spirit, I will call it spirit, okay? This person, they touch my hand. Now, another way that they communicate with you is through electronic devices. They can, since they are energy, they can play a lot with electronic devices, whether that's a TV, computer, screen, music, lights. As an example, again, this person who communicated with me and touched my hand, then I switched on the lights, and what happened? There was a flashing of light, once on, once off, once on, once off. This thing happened for it happened like 5 times. It wasn't very violent. It was very subtle, like on and then off, and then on and then off, and then it stopped. So they also use such ways to communicate, to show you their presence. I have no idea who this person was. I wouldn't be surprised if it was someone from a deceased person from my family or something, but it was very loving, I felt, and was loving. I also saw, like I said, shapes. For example, like this, in the dark, when you switch off the lights, it seems more like it's a shadow, but it's nothing to be afraid of. It's not, it's like a mist that just moves like this. It's like a jello or something, and you also see colors. It's their aura. And what else? Also smell. Once I was in my bedroom, and okay, all the doors, everything was closed, so the smell didn't come from outside. And it was a smell that was like a smoke or something. And it was from a person that smoked. But I have no idea again who it was. But that's another way that they show you that I am present here right now. So I had this thing with electronic device, smell, touch. Okay, another way is, like I have said in my previous video, that like they respond to you through, you make questions and they can respond through whatever, a song you listen to the radio, conversation you overhear, something you read in a newspaper or a book or a magazine, things like that. What else? Temperature. Oh, that is funny. Numbers, like I said, 333, 222, 888, 1111. Tuition. Now, that is an amazing story, because that was I don't know which spirit it was, whether it was my spirit guides or not, but during that time, when my third eye was open, I remember I was sitting in my computer and I was watching a video in the YouTube channel, and I was watching the video and it played, and suddenly it stopped in 1 minute and 11 seconds, but the video continued playing. And then what happened is that it went back to where it was in 1 minute and 11 seconds, and then it was unblocked, and then continued played. And And before that, I asked my spirit guides to show me that they are present. And that's how they showed me that, which is amazing. I mean, not only do these things exist, but okay, there are ways that you can communicate. Since then, I haven't really developed that much. I would really love to, and I'm into taking such lessons now, but because it's beautiful. I mean, imagine, I have seen some videos about people who are mediums and they can communicate with people that are deceased, and they become a vehicle. They become, like we say, a medium, and they pass messages to the people here on earth, their loved ones, and they heal relationships like this. They heal them. That's very good. And I really admire that when those people do that. And there are also other people that can also go to they can astral travel. I don't know how to do that. To be honest, I was scared a bit at first. I haven't done it yet. But mind you that when we go to sleep, we always have such travels, astral travels. It's something that I love very much. And I wanted to share such experiences. And I wanted to tell you that each time I feel such love, because at the end of the day, we're just souls, most of all, and we come from the same source. And understanding it, and understanding that by starting being aware and starting all this, more and more people basically are becoming more aware, spiritually aware. We are starting helping more each other to go back home. Okay? Which is the ultimate. Which is love, unconditional, pure love. And I cannot imagine anything more beautiful than that. I'm glad that this thing is happening in this time of the Earth history. Okay. And I don't know, I really hope that more and more people are becoming aware, because you see, psychic powers, when your third eye opens and you become like claircognizant, clairvoyant, whatever, all the clairs. These powers is something that we all have, and we can all develop them. It doesn't belong to only some kind of people who are chosen or light workers or no. Everybody has it. Everybody has it. And it's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And lately, I had such an experience, and I talked with a person that died recently, who I loved very much. And this person in this life, he was so into enjoying life and loving life. He was so loving. He was so calm, and he was so wise, and he knew how to live his life. And when I communicated through a third person, through a medium, he passed me the message, okay, you know what, life is great, and you just live it, and that's what's important. And I smiled. I loved it. I mean, such things. I loved it. And yeah, I really do these things. I love them. Yeah, these are my experiences. Don't freak out, guys. It's not something bad or evil. It's not. It's beautiful. Okay, it's not. Most probably, if you had such experiences, they just want to talk to you. And it's like people like you and me. It was just passed on. That's all. And they have stayed here in the ethereal, I cannot remember how you call it now, or the astral realm before going to the light. They're still here, having fun, okay? Or they are here because they are still worried about a person crying or feeling bad or whatever. And they want to stay here to like protect them or help them or something. So yeah, that's what it is about. It's nothing to freak out. It's nothing. There's so much love in the spirit world. Okay, it's so much love. And yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to share today. Okay, guys. Bye. I'll see you.